Today we have a super rare astrological transit happening, and I don't know why nobody's talking about it. Like, I have not seen not one person. It's not even here in my astrological planner for the 19th. It's just blank. The transit I'm talking about is the Chiron North Node conjunction. This is a very rare astrological event. So the last time that this happened was in the sign of Aquarius during 2008. I don't know if you can remember. I really don't remember much. I was like in middle school. What happened to you during 2008, or was that a significant year for you in regards to healing or connecting with other people? So why this transit is so important is because Chiron is where we have our deepest insecurities and our deepest wounds as people, as human beings. The North Node is a point of fate, okay? Anything dealing with the North Node or the South Node is a very karmic time, a very fated time when things can take place and push us into our life purpose, or some type of past life occurrence may come into the picture. Since we're talking about the North Node, this is something that is going to propel us into the future. Some wound, Chiron, is going to reveal itself to show us how to move forward with that wound, or to let it go, set us free, so that we can be the best versions and grow into the best versions of ourselves that we're supposed to be. So with that being said, you may feel today, or really just this week, maybe some insecurities pop up for you. Maybe something of your past, something that used to bother you or is still bothering you, some type of insecurity. Look at where you have Aries in your houses to see maybe where this wound is really going to start showing up for you this week, or maybe what planets you have in Aries. But there's a particular insecurity or wound that is revealing itself, but it's going to be in a way that empowers you to say, I'm no longer that person, or I'm no longer associating with this. I'm no longer holding on to this self-limiting belief of myself. And I'm going to move forward in spite of what this insecurity is telling me, or in spite of what I may have thought about myself in the past. When you have transits dealing with the North Node, it's an opportunity for you to rewrite your story. It's an opportunity for you to change your destiny, essentially, because we can't control what happened to us, but we can control how we respond to it, and we can control what we do with that. So you're going to see there's an opportunity for you to, this week especially, do you want to continue holding on to that insecurity and saying, well, this is just how I am, this is just who I was, this is just what happened to me? Or do you want an opportunity to create a new story? On Saturday, there's also another opportunity for releasing. We have the full moon in Virgo. Heavy energies this week are at play. So not only do we have those wounds being activated with Chiron, we have the full moon in Virgo, and Virgo is about perfectionism. It's about our service, how we show up to others, like our self-worth, the details of our lives. And with the full moon releasing that, we're releasing a part of ourselves that is just obsessive and obsessed with being perfect. And so this week is about really leaning into that, giving yourself grace, giving yourself forgiveness, and accepting your flaws. We're all flawed. None of us are perfect. But accepting it in a way that is not shaming ourselves. All right. So I feel like not only are we facing these insecurities, we're learning how to face shame and face our own inner critics. Because sometimes it's not everybody else's voices, it's our own. That is our biggest bully. So overall, this is a great week for a new perspective on a wound or a deep insecurity that you've had. And you're going to be seeing it from a different angle. Like, you're not going to be seeing it as something that is a limitation anymore, which is a beautiful thing. You're going to be seeing it as something that you can use to help others, to start a new chapter, to connect with people in a way that maybe you wouldn't have if you didn't have that insecurity, or maybe you wouldn't have a certain level of empathy for other people if you didn't have this insecurity of your own. Aries is a sign of I am. Who are you as a person? So there's a cycle that you're going to be breaking out of this week about who you are. Maybe you didn't even realize you were in the cycle of being like, well, I'm this person, or this is what they told me I was, or this is how I've always been. You're deciding who you want to be moving forward, and in a way that is empowering. So this is a great week for all that stuff. Heavy energy though, so take your time. Be lighthearted, be compassionate, be empathetic for yourself, especially if you have cardinal signs, Capricorn, Cancer, Aries, Libra, close to 16 degrees. Mutable signs too, Virgo, Pisces, Sag, and Gemini. By the end of this week, you're going to be feeling a lot of those releasing energies, emotions coming up to be let go. Be patient with yourself and be kind, all right? Have a great week.